Hey guys, Rob from the Off-Grid Tiny House. We got date, time, temperatures here for you. Sorry about the glaring light. Amazon package came in with my heavy gauge wires, recommended by High Tech Guy 18 Stu. And we got some rain, but it doesn't look like there's any caught in the setup that I can see. Oh shit. There's some on the floor though. Or is that from that soap that I spilled earlier? No, that's water on the floor. So I will have to figure out what the hell is going on. Oh shit. That's not good. All the powder and stuff I put in here, this is solid right now. This is hollow. This means this whole section is filled with that damn stuff. It's gotta always be something here at the Off-Grid Tiny House, guys. Every time I come back, it's a nightmare again. So we had some overflow, it looks like, so I gotta get some fans going and get stuff mopped up. It was overflowing from here because the water can't get through all that powder I put down here, the baking soda. Jesus. Well, looks like I know what I'll be doing today. I was planning on just doing the wiring today because that's going to take up most of the day, but I got to fix that. That means I need a rod of some type to jam down the center of that pipe to push that powder down further into the system. Annoying, guys, annoying. So I'm gonna have to find that. I do have that. Thought I did have that. I'll just use a broom handle or something just a little shorter. That sucks. But anyways, I'll get to that in a minute. Let's show you what I'll be doing. So everything's good over here at the Off-Grid Tiny House, other than what I just found. Batteries 1357, about 16 amps coming in. It is overcast outside, so I thought today would be a perfect day to do my work. Now, these cables I'm not worried about. That's the incoming to the solar, and they're under a higher voltage than 12 volt. This, however, is the issue. We got to change these gauge wires out to something way heavier in order for me to run everything safely. And also, I went from this heavy gauge wire into a switch to this tiny little sucker for the negative ground, which is not good. So that's going to be changed over. So I got a lot of work to do here. Yeah, lots of work. So I think what I want to tackle first, because there is rain coming in the forecast, I want to tackle my stop up with the powder. Now guys, when I pour the stuff down the drain, I figured it would go into the tank, but apparently it just dammed itself up and made a hell of a mess. So when I pull that off, we're gonna have a nightmare on our hands, and I don't know if I want to film it. It's gonna be a hell of a mess, so I'll be back when I'm back. Hey guys, Rob from the Off-Grid Tiny House. Rob is exhausted. It's coming up on 3-4 o'clock. I don't have, I got everything ready for the storm. fixed all the nonsense that went on. Put the slurry back in the gutters. And the slurry is basically a mixture of baking soda and descaler and some liquid detergent, but it's only partial because the rest of it, well, it's actually all of it because it's diluted down into the liquid. So as soon as it rains, all that'll go into the tank, mix with the water, hopefully clean out my tank. What a lot of bullshit to clean out my tank. But then again, I wasn't expecting to be battling fires 3 feet from my trailer, so yeah. I need a shower, I need a meal, and then I'm ready for bed. I'm that tired. I did a load of laundry, cleaned up all my towels and rags that I used to clean up the mess. I mopped the floor in the bathroom, cleaned that off. And I'm still worried about my power. I have so much amps coming in on my solar, guys. It's scary because I'm using, well, originally my cables were fine because I thought my solar panels from China were half decent, but they weren't, so they were garbage. So tomorrow I need a full day from start to finish, like I said, to fix this solar setup so I don't have to touch it anymore. It's basically, I'm just taking, like I say, converting some thinner wires to the heaviest I can get on my budget, and hopefully that will solve all the issues of the amount of amps coming in, and I won't have the wires heating up and possibly causing a fire. So I pray to God that this wire gauge will do the trick. I think it's about double the gauge as what I'm using now. I think I'm only using an 8 or a 6 at the moment. But now I got 0 wire, which is the, you know, one of the best you can get. And I'm almost tempted to shut the solar off for tonight. Reason being, I really don't trust it at this point. I got a fan over there, noisy, you can probably hear it, blowing across the MPPT and the wires to keep them halfway cool, but man, I'm tired. I don't know what, well, I'm running on nothing right now. I only had, all I had today was one bottle of water, and I'm eating way more than that, I'll tell you what. So I'm gonna go grab something to eat, then I'm gonna go home, shower, change, and eat and chill out, because man, I've been busting butt since 10 o'clock. And I tell you what, I didn't expect all that hard labor over there till I found out the nightmare that we found. So yeah, just wonderful. So hopefully, Stu, the mixture will work. We'll find out. And at this point, I really hope it works, because that was a lot of effort for something supposedly simple. I've never seen that before. Diluted stuff at my choke point, rehardened into like a cement mix, and man, I tell you what, oh, that was crazy. Craziness. So I could sleep right now. So the storm's coming. It's high humidity outside. I'm gonna steal this pillow. And yeah, what a friggin' day. My dad couldn't even believe it. So at the choke point of my rain catchment system, somehow my post filter started to clog up, and that's when all hell broke loose, and it filled up. I think what it was doing was it was filling, well, it leaked out of the Fernco up there a little bit. Not enough for any worries on the floor over there, but enough to wet one of the rags I left down. And then once I got into it, it was just rock hard nonsense, and I had to make 2 cuts, throw in, thank God I had another Fernco here, because Christ, they're about $10 now a piece. Pretty pathetic, guys. Plumbing fittings have gone up. I think they've doubled. I don't remember a Fernco ever costing that much. $10. I can see $5 is reasonable, but $10, guys. I don't know. We're in for a world of hurt, and I'm just trying to get the tiny house, all the kinks out, so I don't have to dink around here all the time, and that way I have a decent place to bug out to. It's more or less it's a pretty comfortable place. It keeps the bugs away. Like if I was, if it was a bug out situation, do you want to be stranded in a tent with friggin' eaten alive by insects, or do you want to be in a structure that you can, manage and be pretty comfortable in? I think I'd choose this over a tent for sure. So yeah, really concerned about the wires for today, because man, when I had the AC on, and that's about it. Like, I always have this fan on in my freezer, but those wires were getting awfully hot, almost to the point of goodbye insulation. So tomorrow is going to be a new day. I hope I don't have to fuck around with any more plumbing over there, because that was a total surprise. And then I'll get bust ass. I'm going to have to shut the solar off tomorrow. I may do that before I leave. Shut everything off, just to be safe. And then massive rewiring is coming at the off-grid tiny house. Well, it's not that massive, but it's going to take me quite a while, because I got to basically trim each wire with a box cutter to do what I want to do. It's not fun. And then my lug, I ordered one of those lug tools, guys, the proper version, and like I said, Amazon, slower than molasses. I don't know when it's coming, but either way, I'm doing this tomorrow, and I will improvise. It looks like, and that really sucks, because I wanted to try that tool out, because it's the actual proper lug tool where you can make professional lugs on huge gauge wire. So either way, I ordered it. It should be on the way sometime. It's actually telling me on Amazon October, and it is what, middle of August, something like that. That's crazy, guys. for one tool that's probably sitting on a shelf somewhere. So anyways, I will shut her down for the day. And I'm pretty beat. I don't normally lay down on the bed at all unless I'm sleeping over. But holy shit. Beat the hell out of me today, that's for sure. Was never prepared for all that work, but hey, I got her done. So I got all the plumbing done, I got it all cleaned up, I got the floor mopped, I got the laundry done of the towels and rags I used to clean up all that. They're hanging up. I got the window open back over there, and we're supposed to have the thunderstorm tonight. So hopefully the slurry and the rain mix in, get into my system and clean out the bottom totes, and that should do that setup. So whoo, I tell you what guys, it's crazy. And what else? I think that's it. Oh, my parents wanted to go golfing, but they went to the golf course and there's a tournament going on, so they couldn't get in. And then by that time it's about 90 something outside, so yeah, they just said we're calling her a day and going home. So that's what they're dealing with. Eventually I do want to get over here and not work on the tiny house and just shoot some more prepping videos, because my prepping videos, guys, is basically where I make the majority of my money now on YouTube, which is pretty crazy. Pretty freaking crazy. But then again, people like that stuff. They don't really like, they're not into tiny houses, or my tiny house anyway, if you know what I mean. So that's the nonsense we're dealing with. So I do not want to get up, but I have to. Oh. Ooh, my back's a little twerked too because of twisting up on that ladder. Pretty nasty. Not fun. Not fun at all. I think it's starting to overcast outside. It looks like it. So I may leave the solar on, because it's just going to drop amps anyway if it's overcast. Well, the rain's coming, so I figure that's what the hell's going on. So anyways, I'm out of here. I've had enough talky for you for today. That was a hell of a project. A surprise project at the off-grid tiny house. That's pretty much the story of my life over here. And I'm going to leave the camera here because I got lots of work to do here tomorrow. So here it stays for tonight.